Hello Man United fans. Welcome to Manchester United football. Ajax could make a loan offer for Van de Beek, who has endured a hugely frustrating time since joining United for £35 million 3 years ago. Van de Beek has played 60 times for United in total but has made just 6 starts in the Premier League. After missing the second half of last season with a knee injury, Van de Beek is now fit again, but it seems unlikely that he will have a long-term future at Old Trafford under Erik Ten Hag. Therefore, a departure may be necessary and Van de Beek could head back to Ajax, where he started his career. United would prefer a sale, but Ajax may not be able to afford to sign Van de Beek permanently. During his time at Ajax, Van de Beek made 175 appearances and scored 41 goals. He won the Eredivisie and Dutch Cup in the 2018-19 campaign and was also part of the side that reached the final of the Europa League in 2017, when Ajax lost to United. Anthony Martial is set to hold talks with Manchester United over his future, with 3 clubs interested in signing him this month. Red Devils boss Erik Ten Hag has been open to move on Martial this summer. The Frenchman has undergone another frustrating season without sustained form or fitness. United have signed Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta, pushing Martial down the pecking order. West Ham have expressed their interest in signing Martial after selling Gianluca Scamacca to Atalanta. They are yet to formally hold transfer talks for the striker but have expressed an interest in a deal this month. West Ham are joined in their Martial interest by Champions League finalists, Inter, who have lost loan signing Romelu Lukaku this summer alongside Edin Dzeko, who has joined Fenerbahce. The Turkish Giants, who have also signed Fred from Old Trafford this week, are also keen on the striker. Martial's continued fitness issues limited him to just 11 starts in 38 Premier League matches last season, illustrating his lack of reliability when it comes to availability. While the fitness concerns are beyond the Frenchman's control, Ten Hag is believed to have lost patience in him. Last summer, United did not replace Edinson Cavani, while Cristiano Ronaldo's November exit saw Wout Weghorst signed on a loan arrangement. Yet Højlund and Martial are now the only central striking options in United's squad, although Marcus Rashford, who prefers cutting in from the left flank, is another option for Ten Hag in that role. West Ham United's defender search appeared to have ended with a successful bid for Harry Maguire, but the Hammers could yet move for Odilon Casono instead of the England man. Following a period of negotiations with Manchester United, which also saw the Hammers target Scott McTominay, progress was made on the Maguire deal. United are understood to have accepted a £30 million bid, with the England international due to land a hefty payout. West Ham were the last Premier League team to make a senior signing this summer, finally getting a deal over the line for Mexico international Edson Alvarez. Maguire was expected to be next, but now there may be a spanner in the works. West Ham have turned their attentions elsewhere after reaching an impasse with Maguire over personal terms. This has led them to Ivorian defender Casono, who at 22 is 8 years Maguire's junior. The centre-back has been with Bayer Leverkusen since 2021, when he joined the Bundesliga side from Club Brugge. He featured prominently under Xabi Alonso last term as the German side reached the semi-finals of the Europa League, but suffered a season-ending injury against Roma in the Final Four. Casono, who has also been linked with Crystal Palace, helped Alonso's side seal Europa League qualification with a 6th-place finish last season. West Ham also qualified for the competition by winning the Europa Conference League, with both they and Leverkusen avoiding a group stage meeting thanks to being placed in Pot 1 for the draw. Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot both believe Manchester United must improve their away form in the forthcoming season. United will get their Premier League campaign underway on Monday as they take on Wolves. Despite the continued uncertainty surrounding the ownership situation, there is an air of optimism around Old Trafford after a promising first year under Erik Ten Hag. The Dutchman renewed confidence at the club last season as he brought an end to the 6-year trophy drought and guided United back to the Champions League. But Ten Hag remains unsatisfied and wants his team to improve even further so they can compete with Manchester City for the title. United were imperious at home last season, losing just once and drawing 3 more out of 19 matches. But away from home was a different story as they suffered 8 defeats on the road. It's where they will need to improve if they are to climb up the table. Obviously, win more games, Dalot replied when asked by United's media where they need to improve this season. I think the standard for this club is every game you have to win it. That will be the biggest difference for me this season. We have to win more games, especially away from home. We have to be more consistent and maintain that fortress we built at Old Trafford and put that onto away games and try to be as consistent as we can." Shaw echoed those words, saying, "The away form as well was quite poor last season and the manager has definitely picked up on that. Obviously, with the preseason we've just had, I think that's another important thing we need to improve on this season." Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has bluntly told Harry Maguire if he lacks the confidence to regain his place then he should leave. United accepted a £30 million offer for Maguire from West Ham United last week, but the England international is set to be available for selection in their opening Premier League fixture against Wolves on Monday night. Maguire was stripped of the captaincy last month, having been dropped from the first 11 last August, and the 30-year-old was loudly booed by fans after his error led to Athletic Bilbao's goal in United's final pre-season friendly in Dublin a week ago. Raphael Varane and Lisandro Martinez are Ten Hag's first-choice partnership, and the Dutchman started Victor Lindelof ahead of Maguire in United's run-in last season. United intend to recruit a centre-back if Maguire is sold. For Harry, he has to fight for his place, Ten Hag said. "He has the ability to be a top-class centre-back, he is the best for England, so why shouldn't he be the best for us? But he has to prove it. When he is not confident enough to go with that fight, then he has to go, he has to make the decision. But I am happy with him. We don't have a squad with 11 players. Last year proved definitely we need all the players, so you need high-level players who are maybe not starting, but that can change, so there is an internal competition and everyone has to fight for his place. For many players, that counts. When they are good they will get their games, but no one can play all the games, and finally, you find out what is the best team. In the squad now, all the positions are double and every player has the perspective to fight for his place. Then you have to show with your contribution, it's the best team performance. It is up to the players if they have the game time or less." Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has indicated Dean Henderson will now stay at the club after Tom Heaton sustained a calf injury. Heaton, 37, is expected to be sidelined for the rest of the month, and Henderson is United's only other senior goalkeeper after new signing Andre Onana. United have held discussions about selling Henderson to Nottingham Forest, who have been tentative about an immediate permanent move as the keeper is recovering from thigh surgery. Henderson, 26, had expected to rejoin Forest after spending last season on loan at the City Ground, but his rehabilitation, as well as Heaton's setback, is set to leave him marooned at United. "He was always in my mind," Ten Hag said of Henderson, "so I think we have a strong keeper group with Onana, Henderson, Heaton." Ten Hag is insistent on having 3 experienced keepers after the issues he encountered in his final season at Ajax. Onana was suspended for a doping ban. Martin Stekelenburg suffered a season-ending hip injury in August. Rookie Jay Gorder spent 2 months out with a thumb injury, and the then 38-year-old Remco Pasveer was drafted into the side. Henderson has not played since January 21 and he underwent surgery in early May. The England international travelled with the United squad on their pre-season tour of the United States but was not match fit. With the European Championship next summer, Henderson's chances of earning a recall to the England squad will be significantly reduced if he remains at United. United have already sold backup goalie Nathan Bishop to Sunderland and have accepted a €9 million fee from Bayer Leverkusen for Mate Kovar. Academy stopper Radek Vitek is also recovering from a minor injury. Fans, have your say on whether Anthony Martial should be sold this transfer window. Leave your comments below in the comment section on any of the topics discussed. If you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Till the next updates. Thank you for watching.